manufacturing industries, or in this chapter dear student will discuss importance of industries. Later on we will discuss about factors affecting the location of industries. After that we will discuss classification of industries. So dear student, importance of industries, you know, there are three economical sector: primary, secondary and tertiary sector. Apart from all three sectors, in this chapter we will discuss about second sector, that is the secondary or secondary sector, also known as the manufacturing or industry sector, because in this sector we change natural product into valuable product by help of manufacturing. In this, we change natural product into valuable product by help of manufacturing, that is known as the secondary sector. For example, a timber or trees is natural and it change into the duster by help of manufacturing, change into valuable product, that is known as the manufacturing. So in this chapter we are going to start introduction. In this introduction, we'll discuss about importance of industries. Dear student, industries are backbone for any nations because they provide the help for their economical growth, for their GDP. It increases the GDP of any nation. So you know industries are backbone for any industry, any nations. Second one, manufacturing industries are modernize the agriculture sector because our nation is developing nation, or our most of populations are engaged with agriculture sector. So it increase or maybe it modify the modernize the agriculture sector with the help of manufacturing. Today in agriculture sector we are using the tractors, leveling machine, harvesting machine, pesticides, fertilizers, irrigation system, pump set like this. So this resources, these are input in agriculture which modernize the agriculture sector. So you know industries play the important role to modernize the agriculture sector. So second importance of industries is it modernize the agriculture sector. First, it is the backbone for any nation. Third importance of industries. Dear student, earlier time you have discussed our population mostly 60 to 70% depend on agriculture sector. Or there are many negative or there are many like point of the agriculture sector, like disguised unemployment are found in agriculture sector. Many times during the harvesting, due to the different climatic condition, crops may be destroyed due to the climate, due to the insects. So through this early time, those dependency on the agriculture sector. जो हमारे पॉपुलेशन की डिपेंडेंसी एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर पे थी, इट एज divert by the manufacturing sector. Means earlier those people who were depend on agriculture sector, now they have divert to the manufacturing sector. So dependency of agriculture is decreased by manufacturing sector. Third importance. Fourth importance, it create the reduce the unemployment and create the job opportunities. You know, when the industries may be set up, so it reduce the unemployment and set up new job. So many people, those who are unable to find the job earlier time, they able to find their job inside manufacturing sector. Directly they are able to find the job in manufacturing sector, or few people are indirectly like those depend on transport, communication, IT sector. These are the indirectly dependent on the industry sector. So it reduce the unemployment and create the job opportunities for our people. Fourth importance. Fifth importance, industry sector also change raw material into the finished or valuable product. So it is good for us. Earlier time, what were we doing? Our developing nation, we export our raw material to the other nation. Or this time, due to the help of manufacturing, we are changing our raw material into valuable product. So it increase the economical growth of our nation. Another importance of industry sector, it is help to increase foreign exchange through the export and import. When we export the manufacturing or finished product to the other nation, so foreign currency will be, stock of foreign currency will be increased inside our nation. So these are the importance. And earlier time, there is the disparities between the different states. Few states like Punjab, Haryana are developed. Other states like Bihar, Odisha are backward state. So there is the disparities between the among the different states. कुछ स्टेट अच्छे डेवलप है, कुछ स्टेट बैकवर्ड है. So when industries are set up in such remote and backward areas, so disparities between the state is reduced by the manufacturing sector. So these are the importance of industry sector. I am repeating what are the importance of industry sector. First one, it is the backbone for any nation. Backbone means the which support the our economic growth rate, industry sector. Second, earlier time when a dependency on agriculture sector, so it has reduced the dependency on agriculture sector. Now people has divert from agriculture to manufacturing sector. Another one importance, it is modernized the agriculture sector. Earlier time we were using the intensive subsistence farming. We depend on we grow the such crop which consumed by our family members. Now we are able to grow the such commercial crop which may be sold into the market. So it has increased the income of farmers and their living standard. So it modernized the agriculture. Disparities between the different states is reduced by the manufacturing sector. Like when industries are set up in such backward and remote area, so disparities are decreased or reduced. Another one importance, through the export and import, it increase the foreign currency. Foreign currency through the export and import. Another importance, earlier time what our nation is doing, we were exporting our raw material to other nation to change to make finished product. Now today's, by help of manufacturing, we are changing our raw material into the valuable product. That is the another benefit. So these are the importance of industries. You may be right 4 to 5 points. What are the importance of industries? Now dear, our next topic is contribution of industries in GDP. So in GDP there is the 12% contribution of in our GDP of manufacturing sector. You may be updated through the 12 or whatever updated given in your book. Okay, some books may be the old edition or some may be the new, so you may be update yourself. Okay, dear. Up now we are going to discuss about the what are the different factors which affect the location of industries. So such topic we were studying in class 8 also. So different factors like which affect the, suppose this is the area where all the factors are available, like raw material. RA means the raw material. I am writing the in the short form because revision is going on. Raw material, power supply means the through power supply, water, labor, capital. Capital, you are studying class 9. Capital means fixed and working capital. Market, communication, communications, raw material, power supply, water, labor, capital, market, communication, and other sources are like raw material, power supply, water, labor, capital, market. Yes. Okay. And transport also, you may be write the transport. Okay. So these are the factors which affect the location of industry. So these are the factors which require to set up a new industry here. So it depends on what type of industries we are going to set up. Suppose take an example of steel industries. So in steel industries, that is the ratio is very different 8:1. 8:1 ratio is required to set up the steel industry. अब 8:1 means what? To produce the 1 ton steel, 8 ton iron ore coal is required, 4 ton iron ore required, 1 ton is limestone required equal to 1. So where the such industries may be set up. If we set up a steel industry here, so meaning a 1 ton cost will be different here. Just a bit here. Okay. So if we locate the industries here, so different cost come for the to produce the 1 ton steel. If we change this point, if industries may be set up near the raw material, means the lot of coal mines, coals are required, 8 ton coal required to produce the 1 ton steel. So minimum cost will be changed. So when we choose the any such point which will be decrease or reduce the minimum cost. Suppose कि ऐसा point है जहाँ पे minimum cost सबसे कम आ रही है, that is known as the ideal location for any industry. So this is the ideal location. So most of industries are set up on ideal conditions. कि which one is the ideal location for any industry? If we change this point, so cost will be increased. So everyone, businessmen, owners want to set up industries on such point where we reduce the cost of production. Through this, when we reduce the cost of production, so we may be on profit. But minimum, suppose anyone industries may be producing the duster, for example. So minimum cost is carry 25 rupees. Okay, at that point. When we change the point, तो यहाँ पे cost आ रही 20 rupees, यहाँ पे cost है 25. If we change 20, अब cost क्यों change होगी? You know, due to the transport charges, cost will be changed because transport charges will be different from the different location. Transport charges will be different from the different location. That's why cost of any product will be changed. Earlier time, अगर if we are setting the industries here, so cost was the 25 rupees. When we change the location, cost will be 20 rupees. If we change the location here, cost will be 18 rupees. So that will be ideal location for duster industries, where manufacture, duster are manufacturing. So this is known as the ideal location here. So this is not given in your book related to the ideal location. So ideal locations are required to set up a new industries. Okay. What happens many times if one industry may be set up near the air, that is the steel industry. Steel industry, okay. So when all the factors ideal location is found out by this industry, so those who want to produce another one steel industries or maybe steel, so another one steel industries may be set up close to this one. So this is a complete hub of the industry or those industries which depend on the steel, like automobile industries, tin shed industries, wire industries. These are the industries which require raw material from the steel. Such industries may be set up close to the steel industry. So such industries may be set up wire industries, tin shed industries, automobile industries. So such chain may be formed. This is known as the industrial region. एक पूरी की पूरी इंडस्ट्रियल बेल्ट बन जाती है, that is known as the industrial region. Such industrial region between the Mumbai to Pune, Pune to Mumbai or Mumbai to Pune, industrial region. If you see if take the Rajasthan, take the example of local area, so you know when we travel from Chittor to Bhilwara, so there will be from Hamirgarh to till Bhilwara, there is the cotton textile belt. Both sides you may be observed a lot of industries are developed on the belt, on both sides of road or four lane. So such belt of industries is known as the industrial region. So Bhilwara to Hamirgarh, Hamirgarh to Bhilwara, there is the cotton textile industrial belt. Okay, dear. So such industrial are developed because this industry is find out the ideal location. Or another one industries want to set up area, so no such development is required. Already transport. Up take another one example of cement industries. An example कि how the industries belt is developed. Suppose in Chittor,
Yes,
just an example, in the Chittor raw materials are easily available raw material. So cement industries are set up like a Birla Industries. So Birla Industries are set up close to the raw material or such limestone where available cement industries. So Birla Industries may be develop the railway transport. Other market also developed by Birla Industries. Other area, those are the necessary to develop the industries may be set up close to the Birla. Suppose another one industries may be set up near the Samudra. So these are the factors already available by the Birla Industries. Those arranged by the Birla Industries. So it utilizes the such factor, maybe four lanes, transport railway track, maybe up close to the Samudra Industries, Wonder Industries may be set up. You know, La Paz Industries may be set up. तो जो मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट लेबर है, ट्रांसपोर्ट है, ऑलरेडी जो फर्स्ट इंडस्ट्रीज लगी है उसने वो सब चीजें अरेंज की है वहां पे. तो दिस raw material, these are the different sources, those are required for industries or are already available for the such industries. तो उसकी प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट क्या होगी और डिक्रीज हो जाएगी. तो यू नो वंडर, लाफाज, आदित्य सीमेंट, बिरला सीमेंट, नियर टू जेके सीमेंट. ओके, तो दिस इज द इंडस्ट्रियल हब ऑफ द सीमेंट इंडस्ट्रीज. ये पूरी की पूरी एक बेल्ट बन रही है, दैट इज नोन एज द सीमेंट इंडस्ट्रीज हब. हब मतलब इंडस्ट्री बेल्ट. How is like, okay, so these are the factors which affect the location of industry. Now dear, we are going to start classification of industries on the basis of different factors. Classification of industries on the basis of the different factors are like, first classification on the basis of raw material. Industries are classified on the basis of raw material. If we are getting the raw material from agriculture side, that is known as the agro industries, like edible oils, like such industries, sugar industries are example of agro-based industries. If you are getting the raw material from the agriculture, if you are getting the raw material from forest, that is known as the forest industries. Such type of industries example not given in your book. In your book only industries are given agro and mineral based. If you are getting the minerals from the mines, that is known as the mineral based industries. If you are getting the raw material from marine or ocean or coastal area, so marine based industries. So these are the classification of industries where we are getting the raw material. So in your book only two categories are given. One is the agro-based and mineral-based. So you know, according to this is the classified is where we are getting the raw material from agriculture sector, that is known as the agro-based industries, or where we are getting the minerals mined through the mines. These are known as the mineral-based industries. Second one on the basis of main role, so basic industries and consumer industries. On the basis of main role, based data, basic industries and consumer industries. Basic industries means like those industries are produce such material which may be required by the other industries. Like a steel, it required by the other industries. Yani other industries may be depend on the such industries. Like a steel industries are example of basic industries which produce the basic material. Consumer industries are such industries which produce the such consumable product. Consumer product like a Colgate, sugar, like a oil, toothpaste, brush. These are the consumer. These books, stationery, like this. Those are consumed by the customer. So such industries are known as the consumer industry. Another one, on the basis of ownership. Ownership symbol. First one is the public sector. Which industries are run by the government? Public sector. Which industries are owned by the private? That is known as the private sector. Or private means the individual or by a group. Individual or by a group. Like Aditya Birla Group, MP Birla Group. Such industries are private sector. Like a Tisco industry, Tata Iron and Steel Company, Birla Group, Aditya Group, these are the example of private sector. Public sector like a NTPC are example of public sector. Third one is the joint sector. Investment by the both public and private. That is known as the joint sector industries. Like a Maruti Industries are joint sector industries. Okay. Last one is the cooperative sector here. Cooperative sector means, this is the important. Cooperative sector industries are set up by the producer and those who supply the raw material for such industry. Like a Amul Dairy, Sudha Dairy are example of such industries cooperative sector. So who has set up the industries? Owner. Who supply the raw material means the local villagers who supply the milk. And those persons who working inside the such industries. So through the share of the workers, those who supply the raw material or owner. So it is set up by the producer, suppliers and workers. It is set up by the producer, suppliers and by workers. Sometimes set up by the supplier and producer, sometimes set up by the producer, supplier and worker. Such industries are known as the cooperative sector industries. This is the classification on the basis of ownership. On the basis of finished product, whatever finished product industries are manufacturing are classified the two types, heavy industries and light industries. So heavy industries like a Tisco, cement industries are heavy industries. Or light industries which are the like a toys, electrical toys or small industries. So this is the classification on the basis of finished product. Last classification is on the basis of size. Size basis means the small industries and large industries. Where the investment more than the 1 crore, that is known as the large industry. Where the investment less than the 1 crore, that is known as the small industry. So dear student, today we have discussed 3 points. First one, importance of industries. Second point, what are the different factors which affect the location of industries. And third one, classification of industries on the basis of different factors. So now dear student, if you have any doubt, you may be asked.